JD Martinez steps up to the plate, bottom of the sixth, 0 out, 0 on. And the Mets trying to get a run as Philadelphia leads 1-0. New York Mets lead the series 2-1 in the best-of-5 NLDS. And there's a swing and a miss from JD Martinez, and it's 0-1. Martinez is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and grounded to a double play. .250 average in the postseason, and here's the pitch. Way high, clanks off Realmuto's glove, and it goes to the grass. And it's 1-1. Martinez, he was injured for the beginning part of the season, really good coming off of the injury, and then he wasn't too good as he lines one through the middle, base hit. JD Martinez comes through once again, and he breaks his 0-4 today. That was right. Bryson Stott, just a few inches, and he would have got it. Let's see. Yeah, just a few inches. He kind of gave up at the ball at the very end, but he did all he could. And effort's what matters. As here's Starling Marte, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. And the birthday boy swings and misses on the slider at 87 miles per hour. If you didn't know, Marte is turning 26 today. 36 today. And here's the pitch. It skips off of the dirt, and Martinez will go to second. Now, I don't know whose fault that was, because Hoffman threw it like 10 feet off of the plate, and Realmuto just tried to pick it instead of block it. So, yeah, let's look at the replay. Yeah. I mean, it's fine if you pick it and your body's right there so it comes into your body and doesn't go 10 feet behind you. But if you just do it like Jose Trevino used to do all the time, that's not going to be too good. Here's the 1-1 to Starling Marte. And he tries to bunt, and it goes foul. Mendoza, a very encouraging manager in this very encouraging team who has had their fights, had their struggles, had their ups and downs, but now they're all like, we can't have those downs anymore. We have to have only ups. And that's what they're trying to have today, but they're trailing the Philadelphia Phillies 1-0. Marte takes a slider down at 89 miles per hour. The New York Mets leadoff batter reached base in 4 of 6 innings tonight. And here's the 2-2 to Starling Marte. And he punches that one foul. A slider at 88 miles per hour. Shamania wearing 62 from Jose Quintana, who's likely to be out after this inning. Here's the 2-2 to Starling Marte. Inside, did it clip his elbow? It did. I think it hit his padding. But whatever it was, it's fine with Marte and the Mets, as he goes to first base, and there's runners on first and second with 0 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Mets have had runners in scoring positions quite a bit this game, but they couldn't do anything with it. Alvarez is on deck. Speaking of which, who's up now is Tyrone Taylor, who's 1 for 2 with a single in the second. And if you want to know, Alvarez is 0 for 2 today. That one's inside, pulled, and foul ball. That was just foul off the bat of Tyrone Taylor. And you could see the fans' faces. They're like, oh, so close. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It definitely looked foul at the very end, but was it foul at the beginning? I think it just grazed the line, but looks like it was foul. So Taylor has an 0-1 count and no runners advance. Still bottom of the 6th, still 0 out, still 1-0 Philadelphia. You can see Carlos Mendoza's like, it's fine as long as you get something good. Okay, Tyrone Taylor. Ready. Hoffman. Ready. About to throw his 18th pitch of the game. And it is a high pitch, four-seam fastball, 96 miles per hour. And Taylor did not go. It is 1-1. Carlos Mendoza, very encouraging with the encouraging team who has got ups and downs as Tyrone Taylor takes a slider at 88 miles per hour out of the zone. This team has had ups and downs and ups, but they've been able to struggle and come back from those struggles. And here they are, a team that was 0-5 in 11 games under 500. Oh, that skips off of Real Muto. Another one that goes to the backstop. And both runners advance. It's runners on second and third, 0 out, and 3-1 to Taylor. Now, you think a runner's going to score, right? But the Mets haven't been able to do that. So they're trying to, get everybody riled up, get everybody ready, and they're all hoping Taylor can get something really big here. The pitch, Taylor swings and fouls it off. Splitter, 90 miles per hour. And now the count is full with 2 men on base, 0 out in the bottom of the 6th. Hoffman and the rest of this Phillies bullpen, most of it was supposed to be good, but it hasn't been too much. Especially in the NLDS, as here's the pitch, it's fouled off of Tyrone Taylor. And is Taylor all right? He looks all right. Estevez in the bullpen for Philadelphia, a right-handed pitcher, trying to warm him up quickly because Hoffman looks like he's running out of fuel. Phillies lead 1-0 in this elimination game. And that one's outside, ball 4, and their bases loaded with 0 outs in the bottom of the 6th. And are they going to bring in Estevez? We'll see. I don't think they are, but we'll see. Nope, just a pitching coach. As Francisco Alvarez comes up to the plate. Alvarez, the young catcher, he was out for part of the season with an injury. And came back, wasn't too good, but now he started to heat up. And in the playoffs, he hasn't been too good. But he's trying to turn that around right here. He could get something huge. The Mets have only had 1 grand slam in the history of postseason. And they're trying to get 2 from the 22-year-old catcher, Francisco Alvarez, who I'm going to tell you is probably up there for the best catchers in the league. And he probably would have been even more up in the list if he hadn't gotten injured. But he's ready. He's okay. And the pitch from Hoffman is way upstairs, a ball at 87 miles per hour. 167 average, 1 RBI for Francisco Alvarez in the postseason. And did he swing at that pitch? Yes, he did. Now it's 1-1 to Francisco Alvarez. Did he go? Oh, that's hard to tell. I think he might have went just a little too far. But who knows? Here's the pitch. And that one's inside, a four-seam fastball, 96 miles per hour. And it's 2-1. Alvarez 0 for 2 today, as Hoffman stares him down. And here's the pitch. And that one is a strike, and it's 2-2. The count is even. Hoffman about to throw his 28th pitch of the night. And that is to the youngster, Francisco Alvarez, who is a very enthusiastic catcher. And he grounds that one to short, and the throw goes home, and it's a force play. He'll get him out, and there's one away. Martinez didn't even make that look like there was a play, as here comes Philadelphia's manager out of the dugout, and we'll see a pitching change. And Estevez will face Lindor. We will be back in a moment. From Citi Field in the 2024 NLDS. And we are back. Carlos Estevez, 2 postseason appearances this year, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 0 errors, 0 earned runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. And Lindor calls a time. Lindor is 1 for 3 today. Really efficient. I'd say he's the MVP, but if Ohtani wasn't having the season he is. But he is, so yeah. 336 average, career with bases loaded, and 7 grand slams. Here's the pitch. 100 mile per hour four-seam fastball, and Lindor swings at it. 1-1. I will say this once again. Lindor trying to make history here, getting a home run. And he'll really make it pain to Estevez because it's his first batter. And it'll just be very shameful for Estevez coming into this game and blowing up a huge lead in late innings. Here's the pitch. It's driven deep. It's going deeper. Gone! A grand slam for Francisco Lindor, and the Mets are in front 4-1. Oh, wow! First home run this postseason, and the Mets are up 4-1. 398 feet and 109 mile per hour exit velocity. And you can see everybody's like, let's go Mets, as Lindor gets all the hugs. Lindor's not even celebrating after what just happened. That was huge. And the New York Mets take a huge lead in late innings. And that's what I was talking about. Lindor could make history, and he certainly did, with one swing of the bat. OMG. Lindor getting all the hugs as Vientos will step up to the plate. All the Mets fans are relieved, and Lindor is now taking the OMG picture. You can see Harper's like, oh man, and nice sign, on fire. And that's right, the Mets are on a tear as Vientos takes a slider at 92 miles per hour out of this right there. Vientos is 2 for 2 today. And the 0-1 is fouled off, 0-2 to Vientos. Let's see that swing there from Lindor. Nice and level. And you could see all the fans, and you could see Estevez like, oh man, I just blew it. But that was a big swing, and it just kept carrying as Vientos strikes out for the second out. Huge swing of the bat from Francisco Lindor. But that doesn't mean it's over. This Phillies team is very capable of getting runs back, as that ball, as I said, that ball just kept carrying. And if Citizens Bank Park was here, it would have been a huge home run, but it was only a short home run to the bullpen. And Nimmo is up. He's 0 for 2 today as he takes a 99 mile per hour fastball out of the zone. 2-0 now to Brandon Nimmo. And that's what I said, Estevez would be ashamed and maybe lose the strike zone, as the 2-0 offering is a slider outside of the zone, but Nimmo chases, which you don't really see from Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo is 0 for 2 today with a walk in the first. And here's the 2-1 offering. He pops it up to center field. Marsh is there, and that retires the side. But Francisco Lindor gets it done, and the Mets take a 4-1 lead in the elimination game in the NLDS.